What's going on, smart people? This video was initially going to be on what I got out of my undergraduate degree in physics, but the thing about daily uploads is that they're daily, and time is a thing that exists, and frankly I'm running out of it. So today I'm going to talk about a specific part of what that video was going to be, and I'm going to talk about how my perception of what physics is changed throughout my undergrad. When it comes to experiences, what I thought I'd be learning turned out to be very different from what I was actually learning in physics. And I made those like freshman physics majors be like videos because I was that naive freshman. Like I really thought to an extent that physics was just string theory and black holes and big bangs, and if you were to pick a physicist out of a lineup and say, what do you research? That they would say something like, oh, I study how big bangs can happen in black holes that are inside of strings. Maybe I'm exaggerating a little bit, but the day-to-day physics doesn't get its own Netflix series or make it on the news because the day-to-day physics might not be this groundbreaking stuff, at least not in the eyes of the general public. And what the general public finds entertaining is sort of what makes it on TV. We like sound bites, we like dramatic consequences, which is not to say things like the Big Bang Theory are wrong just because they're dramatic. It just means there's less airtime for everything else. And lucky for all the physics majors, that everything else is what you'll spend most of your time learning about. It's learning about friction and Newton's laws and Maxwell's equations. Sure, there are really cool things that you'll learn that are kind of like that, like you'll learn relativity and quantum mechanics, which is exciting, but it's not gonna be like,
alright class, flip to page 50 and we're gonna talk about quantum gravity and then the multiverse. We got a big day today.
That kind of research exists, sure, but it's just not something that you're probably not going to see it in your undergrad, that's all I'm saying. Your undergraduate research will probably be more similar to, I thought that this was going to happen, and then this actually happened, which is similar to this, but it's a little different. I'm kidding, please don't dislike the video. But in all honesty, something that my physics degree did teach me was to appreciate the everyday physics. I love physics research in any manifestation, so long as it's theoretical. I don't want to go near an oscilloscope ever again. And that's a huge reason why I created this channel, because like, let's face it, I do not make videos that most people would enjoy. That's why I don't advertise it to my friends or my family or try to push them to watch the stuff that I make, because most people just don't care about the day-to-day physics stuff. I am definitely lucky enough to have 8,000 or so people somewhat interested in what I'm making, but there's such a difference between what you see on TV and what you actually learn in the classroom, to where I felt the need to make videos about what it's really like, because though it's not all supernova and wormholes, you really do learn to appreciate everyday physics. And I think this comes from the idea of, how can you appreciate what something is saying if you can't read or interpret the language? Starting to understand is intoxicating and addicting, and once you feel like you're starting to get the hang of it, but you know that there's this vast well of what's left, you graduate. But I'm going to continue to talk about the day-to-day, every day with these daily uploads. Let me know in the comments section what aspect of everyday physics really just tickles your tenderloins, and I'll see you guys there.